So I'm going to tell you about the developers' challenges. So this is a photo of the shopping center right before it was torn down. And it did have some vacancies. Of course, there was competition, as we all have, to, further out east in terms of the retail landscaping that was changing. There was a market perception that this was, kind of a rundown area. And there was aging infrastructure, and it was difficult to access the location, which we talked about, the building. But it was a low growth market, and we've made some growth. In terms of community engagement, this is a photo of some Friday night, what do they call them, Dan? Beer markets or something like that. And this was actually in the parking lot where the green space is now. And this showed that hundreds of Shaker residents were looking to gather somewhere. And this happened for about 2 years prior to the construction taking place. And so it was shown that, people were interested, that there were strong connections to the adjacent communities, and that they felt, RMS felt there was ability to create something here.
Yeah, challenges were, this was an old 50s era strip center in a part of town where the street grid was a mess, and people avoided this intersection like the plague. So with the city's reorientation of the intersection, it made this a lot more appealing. I was mentioning earlier, I'm not sure if you all heard me, that the flexibility of the zoning in this district was very appealing for us. The city's commitment to making this area a great place, it meant that we could have a good public partner in this, and that absolutely turned out to be true. What was interesting about Van Aken is that it was an opportunity for us to take what we've learned in other large projects and bring it down to a smaller scale in our backyard. The idea of creating a main street, something that could be connected to the community, and as Joyce went through the street grid, that was intentional. It was creating multiple ingress and egress points like you would have in any other urban fabric. We didn't want this to feel like you've arrived at some private developer's lifestyle center. We were trying to be anti-mall with this project. Having this be adjacent to transit was very important for us because it helped us make the district feel more urban, again, feel more connected to the community.